Hi there, my name is Vanessa. Today I'm going to be showing you a Jeopardy PowerPoint template which I found online, and I have used PowerPoint games before with great success in the classroom, for example, to introduce a course syllabus. So I'm going to give you an example of how you would customize this template to use in your classroom. So to begin with, you can find this PowerPoint at youthdownloads.com. This is what the page looks like. And if you scroll down, you can see some of the features that this template has. It's very nice because it comes with the little introduction with the theme song. It has sound effects. And then, of course, you can customize all the game windows. It also has the Daily Double and Final Jeopardy. To download this, what you need to do is scroll down. They're going to give you a window where they're going to ask for your email and, if you so choose, a donation. However, it is free. If you don't wish to donate, you simply put a 0 in the field, type in your email address, and hit continue. They will then send you a link to your email account, and you click on that link and you will get your download. So far, it's been very safe for me. I haven't had any problems or viruses or anything like that. Once you get your template, go ahead and open it up. And you can see here's the introductory slide. It's going to take you into the main headings for the categories. To customize those, you're going to just click on them, and a text box is going to open up. Get rid of the text that is already in there, and then type in whatever you like. So in this example, I'm going to open up my painting syllabus. Okay, so syllabus tend to be kind of wordy. There's a lot of information to get through. So what I do here is use the section headings as my categories. So my first category would be course outline. And then my second would be course goals. And then I would just continue to scroll down. The next one would be grading, fees and discipline, and so on. Now, after you have your category headings in, you're going to come to the main game page, the menu board. And you're going to keep coming back to this board again and again. Notice that this window up here for the category headings is not linked back to these slides over here. So you're going to have to re-enter your headings. Course outline, course goals, and so on. Okay, once you have your categories in place, then you are going to be ready to enter the content. Apologize for that. Just want it to look the same. Alrighty, so if I scroll down a little bit further, the next slide after this menu board is going to be for this window right here. Category 1, type $100 answer. Okay. So in Jeopardy, the contestants are given a clue and they have to format their response into a question. And typically the way I do that is to find a question that has a key idea or main idea and sort of break it in half for the students. Okay, so over here I have a typical art lesson begins with an introduction to the representative art of a significant artist, movement, or culture. So I'm going to break that down. And I'm going to put the predicate in there. So my clue is going to be representative art of a significant artist. Oh, can't type today. Artist, movement, or culture. And then the next box is the question, which would be what the contestant, the student, is responding with. And that is the last half, or excuse me, the first half of the sentence. Framing it as a question, what is the, actually I should say, what does a typical art lesson begin with? And there you go. Go ahead and proceed through your material and enter your clues and your questions. What'll happen is once you get them entered, you'll be able to go back and the menu board will be linked to them. Let me show you. Now I'm going to give you a heads up, the theme song's a little loud. So to advance through the PowerPoint, you just push the space bar or one of the little ghost arrows down here. And then you can see that we have the sound effects. The timer. I call that the aw shucks. Happy sounds, and then if you should so choose, there's a boo button as well. Push the space bar. Here's our introduction. You can see the categories that I did not choose to fill in. And then it's going to take us to our game board. I'm going to go ahead and escape out of this because I have a PowerPoint that I've already filled in for you, so you can see what the game would actually work like. Here we go. Uh-oh, I gave away the answer. Okay. So one important note here is when you're going through the game, you click on one of the windows to activate it. It's going to give you your clue, the state of Washington's fine arts graduation requirement. And then push the space bar. What is 1 year? Now, to return to the game board, it's very important that you push the home button. If you simply push the space button, you're going to advance to the next clue, and it will just keep going. So you want to return to the home board, and then you'll notice that the ones that you have clicked on that they've answered have now turned so that you know that you've already been there. So you can see on this game board, I shortened it to the 4 categories I mentioned earlier. And then for a little fun, down here we have a final Jeopardy question. You could make that something important or not so important. Let's see. This will get you on the teacher's good side. And what is chocolate? So try to have a little fun with this. One other thing, you do not have to put your questions in order of difficulty. You can make it totally random. It's up to you. The whole point of this is what works in your classroom and what is good for your students. So I hope this has been helpful to you and you have good success with your PowerPoint.